is Chris Short. I've been a community manager for a little bit over 2 years now.
My name is Rob Racklin. I've been with the user community program for about a year and a half.
Really, I'm just behind the scenes, making sure that we're doing what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it.
My name is Mary Greening, and I'm a community manager at CA Technologies.
Hi, my name is JJ Lovett, and I've been with the communities team since 2005. First as a community manager, and now I help run the program.
I think for the regional communities especially, finding and identifying leaders in an area where you might not be familiar with the landscape and the local customer base is challenging. We usually leverage the local teams, field marketing, sales, pre-sales type folks that are in the area and more familiar with the customer base to try and assist us with getting in the door. But it's often hard to do that from a remote location.
One of the biggest challenges of being a community manager is getting everyone in all my communities to participate.
In the mainframe world, people are very reluctant to use social media. So it's more pulling people on board and trying to show them what social media is all about and getting that interaction. Once you get it, they love it. But it's getting them on board to that platform.
One of the challenges we faced as communities in general and as community managers is actually getting internal awareness up. Folks just don't realize that they have the communities to go to, that they can, get input from the communities, they can participate. These user communities are run by users, but that doesn't mean that CA shouldn't be participating. We should be part of the conversation.
It's great to see when the community leaders are able to go out and take what we've engaged them with in terms of best practices and go out and achieve success within their own communities.
Helping our customers help themselves, find ways outside of the normal support mechanisms to answer their problems and questions. I find when you have an active board and people are answering their own questions, it really drives the benefit of the product.
I like helping people, connecting users with experts and other users. One of the best parts of the job is watching the community message boards light up and having people who are having some struggles with their software ask questions and having other people on the boards answer the questions enthusiastically and very promptly.
The interaction you have with customers. Coming from a support role, oftentimes the interaction you're having with customers is under a stressful situation. Their system is down, software isn't working the way they would expect. The user community program is a great opportunity to meet with customers in a productive and positive way. The customers are engaged, they get together and share best practices, and are doing so under a much more relaxed atmosphere.
I've learned to be flexible. I've learned that these guys are very innovative. They come up with solutions that you wouldn't think possible.
I get to learn about human interaction, seeing that these people are evangelists. They're out there. We sometimes refer to them as our megaphones. When we achieve a success, they're very vocal about it, and they carry that forth to the rest of the customer base.
Probably my biggest inspiration is someone from our own team. Chris Hackett is a community god as far as I'm concerned. I learn a lot from him. He is very dynamic in driving communities and getting interaction and talking from him. And I do look to model a lot of things I do based on what Chris is doing with his communities.
There really isn't any way to narrow it down, at least in my mind, to a specific member. The boards themselves, we've got Michael Helder, who's the president of the eHealth Spectrum global user community. That community has over 2,000 members. And Michael is just all over it as far as communications, as far as working with product management, marketing, support. He holds board calls that he pulls everybody together and really just, makes it work.
A gentleman named Ben Ettinger, and he was very active, very detail-oriented in putting things together. Tom Bills, who's now taken over the group, has also really just kind of jumped in the deep end with both feet and really is trying to take things to the next level, getting the group involved with various social media sites.
the most interesting time for me is when we go to the CA Regional Exchange or CARE conference prior to CA World. That's the conference we have where all the community leaders get together. And so we actually get to meet these people in person.
It's just an interesting dynamic, actually, meeting in person with customers, meeting the leaders of the group that you generally interact with over the phone or through email, getting in a room and sitting down with them, being able to share some time together is definitely special.
Actually, working with all of you people is fun. I don't want to say funny, but I think it's fun. I've known each of you in different roles, whether I've been in this role or a different role at CA. I've known all of you, so I didn't walk into this group. Nobody to me was a stranger. So for all you people to come together, it's just fun working with everybody.
I think you're definitely going to see communities start acting as the glue or the interaction space between companies and the customer base, along with partners as well. The concept of social CRM, customer relationship management, adding that social aspect, putting a human face on corporations is something that can be very beneficial.
I think the future of us is huge in social media. I think the hooks that we have into social media is very big. But I think more importantly, as a non-community manager, somebody looking outside and looking in, I think the communication with our customers is absolutely key. If we can get more people to jump on board, to talk about our products, I think our company as a whole will be in a much better position.